passed a ban. It's a ban on people coming in from certain countries that are horrible countries where they hate us and the people hate us, right? You know, and one of the reasons we're going to go, I'm going there later, we have a governor and an attorney general. We have 25,000 people want to go in Minnesota, right? One of the reasons we're going to win, and they want us to have 250 people. That's a slight, slight difference. We have 25,000 people, but they have a rule: you can't have more than 250 people for a political event. So they're scamming us. So, you know what? That maybe will give us the final victory. We haven't won Minnesota since 1972. Okay, that's a long time, which would tell you the odds. That's not good odds. But we're very popular because I helped with that disaster in Minneapolis. Like we got the guys in there, and what did it take? About 25 minutes. It was over. They should have called a long time before. They went through 2 weeks of hell, and that's what we do. The federal government is always prepared to come in. If you had problems, the federal government is always prepared to come in. We will extinguish those problems very, very quickly. But when you look, and we'll always come in, and some people say it's not politically correct to say that. Yeah, it's politically correct. I thought it was a beautiful sight. They lined up. This is after a week and a half of terror. Remember, you had that idiot anchor from CNN saying, "This has been a friendly protest." And over his shoulder, it looked like Berlin in its worst day during the war. The worst day they ever had. But no, they told us we can only have 250 people, so they thought I'd cancel. Oh, this is really great. Trump will cancel. No, I'm going to go, and I'll have 250. That's like the first row. I'll have 250 people. And they'll have a lot of people outside, but I don't want them to stand outside. It's colder there than it is now. But it's very cold and very horrible because the President of the United States is going to Minnesota to talk to people, and they're suppressing it. And they think that's good, but I don't. That shows weak leadership by the governor and very unfair leadership by the Attorney General. One thing I'll say about that Attorney General, I have to say this. He was like the first one, he and a couple of people. He was sitting down being interviewed by George Stephanopoulos or somebody. And he said, no, but he was like a vice chairman of the Democrat Party, and you know who I'm talking about. And he said, Trump is going to win. This was like right after I came down the escalator with our future First Lady, right? That beautiful trip. No. And he said, Trump is going to win. No, you're kidding. Why? No, Trump is going to win. So I realized then he's a very smart person. Okay, he turned out to be right about that one, didn't he, Nigel, the great Nigel? We're working to help the Chaldean Christian community also, by the way. We're working to help them. They've been, are you Chaldean? Oh, wow. Good. Oh, good. All right. No, we're working to help. We're going to help. You know, you've only been working on it for 25 years. Just like I did with Israel and so many other things. These guys, they talk. Nothing ever gets done. Chaldean American. What are you going to show me there? You opened your jacket. Look at this. Oh. Now I like the Chaldeans even more. Oh, that's good. No, they have great, you know what? They have great support. Good. Thank you very much. They do have great support. Hey, look, it's a wildlife. Biden has pledged a staggering 700. This is with Bernie Sanders and the manifesto, we call it. You know, that's the deal with Bernie, crazy Bernie. And I mean, he lost twice now. The guy's the greatest loser I've ever seen. No, he loses. He doesn't even complain about it. Just goes back into Congress. He votes, holds up his hand, radical, anything radical left. I've never seen a guy like that. He get treated very badly by the Democrats with Hillary. Then he runs again. Is Bernie Sanders going to run again in 4 years? Does anybody? I don't know. He's all right. I'll tell you one thing. He fights like hell, right? Who would have been easier, him or Sleepy Joe? I don't know. No, he has a smaller base, but they have energy. Joe has a bigger base, but there is zero energy, right? Now, we have a really big base there. We have more energy than anybody. Right? A 700% increase in refugees from the most dangerous terrorist spots anywhere in the world, including Syria, Somalia, where Omar, that's the other reason I'm going to win. Omar. Ilhan Omar, she loves our country very much. And Yemen, right? Now she's going to help me win. She's going to protest when I go up there, and I'll say, thank you very much. Every time you protest, it's got to add about 25% of the vote. The Biden plan, she's telling us how to run our country, and she doesn't love our country. That I can tell you. The Biden plan will turn Michigan into a refugee camp. If you look at what they want to do, this is agreed to with Bernie Sanders and that group, a 700% increase. A lot of you people are saying, no, thank you. He has also vowed to terminate our national security travel bans, allowing unlimited migration from deadly war zones and terrorist havens. You're all sitting here saying, I think I'm changing my vote. I think we'll go with Trump.